Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with what I melted over the last week. I picked Vintage Road candles and Wilma's, or that Smell Good shop. I tend to still call her Wilma's. She has changed, I think, a little over a year ago now, and I still call her Wilma's. So if you hear me refer to her as Wilma's, that's why. But she is now that Smell Good shop. I did throw in a couple things that weren't from those vendors. Now, I really enjoy doing this way because I separate my wax into my bins and boxes by vendor. The only exceptions are my bedtime blends and my coffee blends. Those are in bins by themselves and they're mixed vendor. Everything else, I have a bin of Super Tarts, or I have like 3 bins of Super Tarts. I have 3 or 4 bins of Vintage Chic Scents. I have and then I have bins and boxes singly of all the other vendors. So for me, when I would melt 5, 6, 7 different vendors each week, it was a pain in the ass to put what I didn't finish back, because I would have to get out all of those boxes and bins and then put them away. This is a much better thing because I am able to just pull out those 2 bins or 3 bins or however many vendors I picked for that week and just put my wax away and be done with it. Because there have been times where I did not feel like maneuvering around everything, because I have to sometimes move things. I have a hutch, and I have boxes with smaller vendors that I don't have as much wax from in that hutch. And I have to move around boxes to get some out of the back, and it's just a real pain in the ass. So this is much better for my whole system. So I did get through a lot, because Wilma's had a lot of scent shots. And I did try to focus on finishing things instead of just melting a different thing each day. There is 2 things that I did melt that were not from those 2 vendors, and I'm going to pull those out first and show them to you. Well, if I can find it. It was at the beginning. There we go. Okay. So the first thing is I cut up this loaf of Cookie Monster and Lucy in the Sky with Cookies from Vintage Chic Scents. It is approaching a year old. I was going through my loaves and I was finding stuff from 2017 I wanted to cut. And this just smelled so good when I was chopping it. I decided to melt it that morning. And it's a pink and blue layered loaf. It did crumble quite a bit. And this one is Cookie Monster, which is sugar cookie dough, buttercream frosting, and sugar milk. And then Lucy in the Sky with Cookies is buttery cookies, strawberry buttercream, icing, and sprinkles. It was on the lighter side. It is not even a year old yet, and those 2 blends are kind of lighter together. But it did perform very well for what it did do. So I'm excited to have that. And the other thing is Gandalf from Super Tarts. And this one I melted specifically because I wanted to see, she just shipped out the band bags in the scents that she just did. So I wanted to melt this last week to see if it was one that I wanted a band bag in, because she usually posts the extra band bags that she over poured a week or 2 after she shipped those out. So I wanted to be prepared whether or not I wanted this. So I cut this in half. And I did a half in my living room, half in my bedroom, and it was beautiful. So yes, I do want a band bag in it if I can grab one. So those are the only 2 that were not from those 2 vendors. So I'm going to preface this by saying I have really had hit or miss with Vintage Road. I don't like saying that because I really like her wax. And the stuff that I get very good performance from does very well, but I am getting hit or miss. I did find that less is more with her, just like a lot of other vendors, and I was melting too much before. I do find that the bedroom and bathroom scents do better. I don't know if it's because they're smaller rooms or what. And yeah, that's about all I can say on that. So first thing is Fruit Loops Supreme. And I'm sorry if you hear me yawn a lot. I got like 2 hours sleep last night. I am exhausted. I'm going back to bed after I do this. So it's Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, Cotton Candy Marshmallow, Ice Cream Scoop Bread, Sugar Cookie Dough Bread. Now this one, this is a chunk bag. I did take my chunks. I did cut them in thirds. And then I did cut my chunks, those thirds, in half. I noticed if I did just the third, it felt like too much because it wasn't throwing as well. I did get a better throw when I cut those in half. So I did that, and it performed well. It was still on the lighter side, but I did smell it. Jam-filled sugar cookie dough bread. Now this one, I did get a good performance from. I did this one in my kitchen, and it performed very well. Then I have a garden bar in lemon vanilla taffy. Now this one performed very well. I noticed that her lemon scents I get a very good throw from. Her lemon scents, her shaving cream type scents like barbershop, her the bedroom scents I do get a good performance from. So I think the lemon ones are stronger. And this one's iced lemon cookie vanilla saltwater taffy. This one's really good. I melted that a couple times this week. This one's strawberry vanilla wafer smoothie. This one I did not get a performance from. And I don't know if it's because it's a lighter scent. I don't know if it's, I mean, it's not old. It's just from February. So I don't know. I don't know why that didn't do anything. This one I absolutely loved. Gooey Goodness, salted caramel green apples, toasted marshmallow butter popcorn. I didn't think I'd like it because of the popcorn, but I didn't get any popcorn. I got like a caramel apple, and this is a mess, a hot mess. But I did cut these chunks in half and did that in my living room and bedroom, and I got a very good throw. Then I finished my last little chunk of Beachy Nights. Now these I cut in thirds, and I melted the entire third because it is a lighter scent, and this one performed very, very well. I do get a very good throw from her Beachy Nights. This does, she said it's not a dupe of Beach Nights, but this one smells exactly like Beach Nights to me, so I don't know. Trying to get through all my vintage road before I get into Wilma's. So then I did berry jelly filled donut. I finished this one in my kitchen. This one was really, really good too. I got a very, very good performance from it. It is on the lighter side, but this one I expect to be lighter because it is just like a jelly. Sorry for moving it. It is a jelly, like a jam scent, and jam scents to me aren't as strong, but it did perform very well. It smelled really, really good, and it had that bakery donut scent. Another one I got a very good performance from was lemon mallow sugar cookies, and this one again with that lemon. This one just did very, very well. I had I think half of this left, and I quarter my scent shots usually, and this just performed very well. I would definitely buy that again. Another one that performed very well is Barbershop. This is another one I was talking about with that clean towels and shaving cream. This one I quartered, put in the bathroom. It performed very well. That's another one I would definitely repurchase. I got a garden bar in Campfire Donuts. This one performed very well as well. This one smelled like Marshmallow Fireside and Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. So you got two Bath & Body Works dupes together, and this performed very well. It smelled so, so good. I would definitely repurchase that. And then we have Blackberry Crunch Zucchini. This one performed very well as well. It had a lot of the blackberries, and then it did smell like zucchini bread. It was really nice. I really love bakery. And I think this may be the last one. This one surprised me. This is Banana Marshmallow Fruity Loops. Now, I got this in a D-stash. I got a mystery D-stash. I did not think I was going to like it because of the banana. Now, I threw it in thinking, I'm going to hate this. And I loved it. I even posted in her group about how I hate banana, but I love this. So I think the banana cream pie had less of a fake, it's that fake Nerds banana I don't like. This one had more of a creamy banana, which actually smelled more realistic. I really enjoyed that one. All right, next on to Wilma's. So I got through a lot of stuff from Wilma's. Caramel apple. This is 2 little of her cubes. I did this in the kitchen 2 different times, so I did 1 cube each time. This one was a very authentic caramel apple. It was just so beautiful. This is one I would definitely repurchase. Strawberry Mallow Puffs Vanilla Bean Noel. This one was really good as well. I did 2 cubes in the living room one night. This performed so, so well. This is one I would definitely pick up again. It was a beautiful, creamy strawberry, and then just that creamy from the mallow and the vanilla bean Noel, but it was beautiful. Then I melted a cube of Murder of Crows, Campfire Marshmallow Fall Spices. I just did 1 cube in my living room. This is really good. This is Marshmallow Fireside with a twist. It's got those little spices you can smell, kind of like a cinnamon and kind of like a clove and that kind of stuff, and it really didn't bother me. I thought it was going to bother me because I get headaches from some of those spices, but this did very, very well. And then I did blackberry thumbprint. I did, when did I do this? I did a cube in 3 different warmers. I did I did kitchen, office, and dining room. This was very good. This is like a blackberry jam butter cookie type scent, is what I get from it. It smelled really good, performed very, very well. One of my absolute favorite scents, Marshmallow Fireside. Now this threw like a beast, and it threw forever. I did 2 cubes in the living room one night, and I could still smell it when I switched it out the next day. I could still smell remnants of Marshmallow Fireside after I switched it out. So that is a favorite of mine. I discovered her Marshmallow Fireside is my favorite. And then I did a cube of pink lemon biscotti in my kitchen. This is pink sugar and then lemon biscotti. And so it's a lemon kind of cookie. And then the pink sugar, and this is really good, performed very well. I have a couple scent shots. Now my bathroom scent shots I cut in half, so there's a couple I did not finish, and then my kitchen scent shots I cut in half because the dish in my kitchen is really small. So one that I only did half of is Plumeria, and this one I did in the bathroom. This smells just like Bath & Body Works Plumeria, and my Graham, her favorite Bath & Body Works was Plumeria, so all of my cousins and family members and people who would buy her Bath & Body Works. She never bought Bath & Body Works on her own in her life, but people would buy it for her as gifts. She loved Plumeria, and this just reminds me of my Graham, so it's kind of a sentimental thing. Jasmine Tuberose. I really did not like this. I have half left. I will finish it, but I will not buy it again. It just was a little too floral. Vanilla Hazelnut. I did this one in the kitchen yesterday, so I have half left. This was really good. Just a nice vanilla coffee. Now all the ones that I finished, and there's quite a bit here. So lavender chamomile. I do whole scent shots in my living room. I do whole scent shots in my bedroom, especially for the nighttime. And then I do half in each of my office and dining room. So I do whole ones in the bedroom. Now this was really good. This is just a nice, your typical lavender chamomile, but performed very well. And then here's another one. So I did 2. I'll show you. That's not working. There, I did 2. I'm telling you, I'm lucky. I'm upright right now. Lavender Dreams. This one is really good. This one is, I believe, lavender vanilla, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have scent notes, but it performed very well. All of her lavender blends do good. This one I did not like. Pink Chiffon Lavender Dreams White Cake. I think it's the pink chiffon. I've learned that it's got like a perfumey note. I don't like the pink chiffon, orange chiffon, any of those. Any of the chiffon ones I do not like. Cabana Cotton. So I cut this in half, did it in my bathroom 2 days. It's like a nice cotton blend. It performed very well. All of these performed very well. Coffee Ice Cream. I cut this in half, did it in my office and dining room. It performed well, but this one was lighter, so it did not last as long. Caramel Macchiato. I did this entire one in my living room. This performed very well. Smelled really, really good. Lavender Apple Oak. I did not like this. It's the oak. I'm not liking the oak scent in wax, but it performed well. I just didn't like it. Orange Chiffon. This is another one of those I did not like. I was glad to get rid of it. It just has that perfumey scent. Pink Cotton. It's like a pink sugar and laundry type blend. Now, she also has pink boxers, which is pink sugar and laundry, so this may be pink sugar clean cotton. This performed very well. That's on my list to repurchase when I am able to. Downy Clean Breeze. This was amazing. This is another one that I will pick up the next time I either see it in ready to ship or customs. It was just a beautiful Downy blend. Lavender Pop. This lasted forever. I let this go for a full 24 hours. I was not in the mood to change my wax in my bedroom yesterday morning, so I let it go. It performed very well. I could still smell that pop scent, which is like a lavender soda. I could still smell the soda blend at bedtime. The lavender was no longer there, but that pop blend was still there. Berry Vanilla. This was on the lighter side, but it was still a very nice creamy berry scent. I really enjoyed that one as well. Alright, I have a couple more. Lavender Silk. This is a lavender laundry blend. It's lavender linen is what it says on the website. This one's really nice. I really like this one. This one I would get in bulk. I went through a lot of these. Okay. Hello Sugar Strawberry Cakes Mallow Puffs. This one was really good as well. Hello Sugar, I think, is like a lemon. And then the Strawberry Cakes and Mallow Puffs was really good with it. Alright, and the last one is Lattes by the Fire. This is like a coffee marshmallow fireside, or bonfire bliss, I think it is. It's really nice. Groucho, stop messing with her. This is really good too. This was just a very heavy on the bonfire, but you could also smell that coffee in there, but it was really good. I have a bunch of this one. So that is everything I melted over this week. I will be back with my scent picks for the next week and my vendor picks for the next week. Talk to y'all later. Bye.